Hello everyone, it's almost Easter and Sam and I have been thinking about eggs, as you can see. We thought eggs were a bit like people.
We have some pictures here to help us.
No rotten eggs or cracked eggs please, I don't like the smell.
There are no bad eggs here, but some people are a bit like soft-boiled eggs. They are so afraid of hurting people's feelings and getting into trouble that they're afraid to stand up for Jesus.
We don't want to be like that. Then there are some people who are medium, not soft and not hard, as if they can't make up their minds. In the book of Revelation, it talks about a church that is lukewarm, and some Christians are a bit like that. They're not really following Jesus with all their hearts.
Then there are those who are like hard-boiled eggs, so hard that they are hardened against Jesus and refuse to let him come into their hearts to guide them and make them more like him. They're too busy doing their things their own way.
I like the next one. Easter eggs. They're very fancy, all decorated and looking very pretty and covered in shiny paper and made of chocolate. Yum! But they're not real. It reminds me of people who like to go to church to show off new clothes. A bit like acting, but they're hollow inside.
I had to look this one up, but when God was speaking to Samuel, he said, God judges people differently than humans do. Men and women look at the face. God looks into the heart.
We have one more egg here. This egg has life within, and soon a little chick will hatch out. Do you have life in you? Have you asked Jesus to be your friend and your Saviour?
So we have good reasons to think about eggs this Easter time. A time when we remember that Jesus died, was sealed in a tomb, and then rose again. And he's alive now. Wants to be your friend.
It's almost Easter, and I expect some of you have been thinking about decorating eggs. Of course, nowadays there are all kinds of kits for you to decorate eggs in bright colours like this with these. But when I was young, we used to use fruit and vegetables to dye our eggs. Of course, the first thing you need are some eggs. And these eggs, these lovely white eggs, are just store-bought eggs. But of course, white eggs are the best because they can be dyed any colour at all. Now, some of them I boiled on their own, and you might need some help with that. Some of them I actually boiled with the fruit or the vegetables. This first one has been boiled with onion skins. And the onion skins have made it this lovely brown mottled colour. And you'll notice that, in fact, it's shiny, and that's because I've rubbed it with a little bit of vegetable oil. The next egg has been dyed using a beet, and it's a rather strange purpley colour. And then I had some fun using blueberries. They're a really good dye because they've got a really blue egg. Of course, you can also use spinach, which would give you green eggs, and then you could have had green eggs and ham. And this last one, which is just finished this morning, has been in strawberries overnight. And look how pink that is. Of course, the egg is a symbol of new life. And for Christians, Easter eggs represent the fact that Jesus rose from the tomb on that very first Easter day, and he's alive now to be our friend and our Saviour.